Now this is just the pan that I got at the thrift store this week. I filled my one pot with some water, and I'm putting this in here kind of to create a double boiler, because I don't actually have a double boiler anymore. I'm going to put my wax in here and then go ahead and let it melt down, and I'll show you the next step in a moment. I'll turn it on low. And then I need to figure out how to chop this humongous brick of wax that I got. It's a big one. This is a different kind of wax. I'm going to use this wax today. So I need to figure out how to chop it up. Hold on. Okay, now the wax has melted down. I put several big chunks of this block that you saw earlier. I put several big chunks in there. And then I added a little bit of this dye. I got it from a thrift store. Here it is. And I just put some lavender color inside there. It was like 1 square. No, maybe it's closer to 2 squares of that. 2 little rectangles. And I think I'm going to be adding some sparkle because I have a bunch of the sparkly stuff that came with, that's just glitter, that came with a kit that I have. And the candle wick I'm using, here's the candle wick I'm going to use. I'm going to put it in these jars that I showed you the other day. I found a box of them that had been thrown away. And I just melted this down. It's taken a little while. I think it was about, probably about an hour, but it doesn't take that long. I just have been keeping it super low because I was busy with other things. Okay, just now what I did seemed to work really well. I dipped my wick inside of the wax and then I held it straight until the wax dried. Alright, I just added about a tablespoon of glitter in there, maybe 2. You don't have to add glitter, I'm just going to add glitter to make it prettier. Now I'm going to add some lavender here, some essential oil, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16. I don't know, that was like 60 drops. I want it to be good and strong. My family likes nice smelling candles, so I want to be sure the candles I give my mom and sisters smell real nice. Oh yeah, that's good and strong. That might be too much, I don't know. Alright, now I'm going to do my best to pour this. Well, that didn't work out as well as I planned. Okay, that one didn't go as well as planned. Let's see if I can do this a little smoother. Let's try this.
That was a better idea. Baby.
I hope my mom and sisters are a little forgiving because clearly I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't use all the tools that they use. I didn't actually watch videos on how to do this until after after I decided to do the project. And I didn't have some of the stuff I needed because I live too far from town. Looks like my kiddos are going to get to help me scrape wax off of everything now. Alright, so I'll let you see how they look when they're all hardened up. They smell lovely like lavender. Okay, so when I just took these out of the freezer, I put them in the freezer to cool down, and there were these, I don't know if you see this, it's not focusing. Can you see that indentation area? So what I did is I heated up more wax. I just chopped it with that big knife there. I kind of chopped at it until it came off in chunks. And I put it in my pan, my double boiler, to heat up. And so I made more purple. I don't even know. I haven't been measuring, so I don't know if it's the right color or not. I'm just hoping it is. Now, mind you, I'm just experimenting for a Mother's Day gift. So. Alright, so what I'm going to do is to give myself a little bit more control.
Turn it off.
Can you get me a, grab that one? I'm going to use this tool that I kind of made just out of top of a juice container again. But I'm also going to use a cup. I think this might be darker, but you know what? It's okay. It's art.
When it dries, it'll be better.
So instead of putting it in this part of the freezer, I'm going to let it dry on its own. It's pretty close to the right color. I added in the right fragrance and everything. I'm going to clean up these jars as soon as this is all cooled down and done. Okay. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to let it dry for a while longer here and clean up those jars a bit. So here's the finished product. I did have to pour a little bit of wax to bring it to the top without the indentation. I just poured the hot wax on like I did previously. And here it is, the finished product. The lid, I did not leave enough room for the lid. So, what I would recommend is taking something like a piece of tape and marking where your lid's going to go down to. Somebody's going to have to burn these. Like, my family's going to have to burn them to the point of being able to put that lid on. I feel really silly, but yeah, I would say before you even begin your project next time, once you've got the lid on, tape right underneath it and you'll know that's where to fill up to. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this experiment with me. I will be doing more candle making in the future for sure, and slowly hope to become a little more of an expert.